Yo, welcome back to more FGO Agartha. Boy, have I been waiting to say that again. We finished Shimosa. It was great. Fucking love Musashi. Amakusa. I've been saving all my courts since I played that Singularity. It'll probably be like, I don't know, a couple years before we get Amakusa, or who knows how long. But, I don't know, man. I'm just felt inspired to save my courts suddenly, so I have like, how much do I have? I can just see real quick. See who's on the rate up right now. Let's date this video really quickly for those seeing this on YouTube later. 233. It's probably the most I've ever had. As sad as that is to say, I've been an impulsive roller in the past, but kind of proud of myself saving that. Wow. So here we are once again in the Nightless City. Unfortunately, I do remember a bit of last time. We came here with our crew, you know, Stofo, Down, Baby Fergus. And we are here to obviously solve the Singularity. We have this old dude that we met that we don't know the identity of. He's some kind of servant, though given the trend of old men who betray us, he's probably going to be the big bad by the very end, since that seems to be the thing. But who knows? I have no idea who he could be, to be honest. Like, I'm not very knowledgeable about such things anyway, but I'm sure it'll be a nice little surprise. But yeah, I'm ready to just jump in, you know, get back into the vibe of this degeneracy and see where it takes us. Let's see. So we can go Elia, Scotty. Shout out to, once again, shout out to all you guys who keep me added. You are saints, as I always say. I mean, Ilya is pretty, like, just melts them. I need a... I still haven't taken off the Guildfest support. I just cringe every time that... Because I only scroll that far when I'm actually, like, playing during this recording. This is like when I play FGO, unless I'm just grinding EXP offline, which I do from time to time. But God, and all right, let's just moving on. Yeesh. Cringe. Oh, speaking of cringe, God, what voices did I do for them? I don't remember, dude. I don't have the best femboy voices. It's something kind of funny about the city, don't you think? The lights are scattered so haphazardly, not a thought is given to order. They may shine bright, but their gleam lacks warmth and truth in stark contrast to the gleam of Versailles. Not that Versailles' gleam was perfectly righteous either. It was designed to pile extravagance upon extravagance to show that there was no greater place to be found anywhere in the world. But this glow is quite the opposite. It has been expanded endlessly, signifying that it has ambitions well beyond where it is now. Yeah, it does kind of feel like they've just been piling on lights for the sake of doing it. The lights are so bright you can't even read what the signs say, and there's so many of them that you're never sure where you're supposed to look. And what's with that platform in the middle of the plaza? It has such an imposing presence, and it's as flashy as anything else here. I do like the vibe of, like, all the lights and stuff. It's like a wallpaper. I bet I can figure it out if I really rack my brain. Oh, I got it. Maybe it's a DJ booth? Yeah, probably. I do not know what it is, but I know it is not a DJ booth. Although, why does the sight of that object put my heart so ill at ease? You know, chaotic as this place is compared to East, it's surprisingly orderly. Indeed, it may have something of a squalid luminescence, but it is a far cry from decadence. It almost feels as though it is flourishing, which is rather strange considering how far underground we are. Oh, these people are kind of weird too. We really don't stand out much, even in these outfits. Quite. While they do all appear to be I'm glad you said that, Wait, no, you said don't stand out. Alright, I don't know if, they're dressed comparably standoutish, but apparently they are, and you know the thought of that is something. Quite, while they do all appear to be largely around the same age, they are otherwise completely dissimilar in almost every respect. And the real surprise is that there are men here. Aha. Yeah, that's the big thing going on in this singularity. Girls rule, boys rule. Yeah, and it doesn't even seem like a big deal. Like they don't even have any collars or chains on them. I wonder why they don't just run away. Probably because that's not happening to them here. They could be bound by some sort of spell. We'll have to talk to someone in order to find out. However, speaking with one of the women may be dangerous. I think it would be best if we were to find a man who was by himself. Yeah, but that's easier said than done when it seems like everyone is all coupley. They're even locking arms and everything. What's going on? How come things seem so normal and so not normal at the same time? Let's find out. Wait, there's a group of 2 men and 1 woman over there. That seems odd. Let's follow them. I mean, hey, that's how they want to live. Are you cold, master? I'm fine, thank you. Ah, I see. I see. Here, master, use my coat. Oh my, aren't you sweet? What do you think you're doing? She said she wasn't cold, you brown noser. Uh-oh. Oh, y'all are S-wording right now. It's not my fault you're too dense to read between the lines. Now, no fighting. I love you both equally. Okay, yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. No, this is how they want to live. She's got the harem. She's all right. Sunny day. You have a lovely nose, and you have beautiful round. I don't know what I thought she was gonna say there. Beautiful round eyes. You're both special, so no more fighting, okay? You are too kind, master. Thank you. You truly are too kind, master. I'm sorry for how I behaved. Alright, so that's how it is here. Oh, come on. You gotta be kidding me with this reverse harem stuff. Look at them just smooching it up in public. Shh. The woman just told the men to wait for her over there while she goes to the bathroom. Now's our chance to get in closer. This sucks. I'm sick of buttering her up all the time. Okay, alright. So they're not like under mind control, but still mentally chained. You must be sick of it too, right? I don't know how much more of this I can take. I'm going along with this because I don't want to die. I'm not a subject of this nation, and let's not kid ourselves. That's just her way of calling us pets. Oh, this guy on the right is gonna snitch on this guy so hard. He's gonna snitch on him so hard. I got a wife and kid back on the surface. Do you? Interesting. Come on, she's never left us on our own before. Now's our chance. Let's get out of here. I've even heard there's a group called the Resistance outside this city. If we can just meet up with them. Down. Yes, now we know how these men truly feel about living here. Let us go talk to them and find out. Ah, here comes the snitch. Wait for it. Well, say something. Aren't you fed up with... Attention. I wish to make a report. What? This man would disturb the nightless city's peace. He means to flee this city of harmony and light. Something's not right here. Astolfo, stop. Come quick, we have a criminal here. Bring Her Highness's justice down upon him. Stop that. Please don't call them. You've got it all wrong. I was just kidding around. Whatever you do, don't call for the torturers. The torturers? God, what am I going to do? They're coming. They're coming with their machetes and hammers. Jesus. Those merciless executioners will be here soon. I'm sorry, what are you talking about? Who are these executioners? You mean you don't know? I'm talking about the torturers. The Empress's official torturers who serve as the Nightless City's police force. If you know what's good for you, you'll hurry and make yourself scarce. That's what I'm going to do. Alright, peace. Still not sure what he meant, but something is definitely headed your way. Be careful. Whoa. Interesting design. Guard dogs 17, 18, and 19 confirmed dead. Likely culprits spotted. They do not appear to be kept by any subjects. Rather, they appear to be intruders. She stinks of blood and guts. In fact, she absolutely reeks of them. And of course, she's a woman. That huge weapon must be so unwieldy given her physique. I mean, hey, girls rule, boys drool. No, that's not the issue. This bloody stench isn't that of a warrior fresh off the battlefield. It really does bring to mind an executioner. This woman has almost certainly spilt the blood of others far beyond what could be deemed necessary. I mean, it's on her. It's already all over her. Oh, she said the word. Rejoice. Her Highness is most lenient. Intruders though you may be, she will still grant you a chance to swear fealty. Now choose. Will you swear fealty after your judgment? Or before? If I say before, can we skip the judgment part? Fuck. No, judgment is Her Highness's strictest law. None can avoid it. The penalty for killing a guard dog is the amputation of your 4 limbs, so that they may be fed to the other guard dogs. It is a perfectly just and ecological solution, as one would expect from Her Highness. Sure. This woman doesn't look so inclined to be lenient about amputating our arms and legs. She's clearly as frightful as her bloody stench implies. I cannot help but hate and pity her. I feel like women should be more, well, free, whether they're fighters or not. Take Dahut. She may have been evil, but she was proud of who she was. But you're not proud of anything. All I sense from you is self-admonition. I know words. As for that weapon of yours, you will never mete out your so-called judgment on Yoro. I may be young and inexperienced, but I will still protect him with every fiber of my being. Furthermore, even in death, I will never swear fealty to that assassin, after all. He only goes... What the fuck are these? Jesus. Alright, well. Well-rounded. Do you have to say things like that when I'm trying to steel myself for battle? So you refuse to swear fealty to Her Highness. Your punishment shall now be far more severe. God, the singularity. I think the mask on her is cool. I like the mask. That's about all I can say about what's going on. Alright, let's do this. Boom, boom, boom. I will morph A. I will... Oh, this is only one... Oh, okay. I only got 3 here. In that case, let's do it. Just pop this real quick. We got a bunch of Zeeg cards, so should be good. I need to remind myself what Ilya does. Invincible, increase NP gain for yourself. It's probably worth it. Just off the bat. Who needs to strategize here? Increase Buster card, and this is a random effects for 1 ally. Okay. I guess I'll do this now, since I'm gonna get hits on this anyway. And I'll do this. Maybe? Sure. I think better to do it on the AoE. Alright, let's rock out. Nice. It's good I did that NP game. Alrighty. Oh man, super Tamamo right there. Alright, we're gonna pop this here. Oh, that's right. MP strength for all allies except yourself for 3 turns. Alright, well. Man, if only we had a Zeeg card here. Let's do like this. Alright, there we go. So we'll be able to get it on the 3rd turn. Aight. Because we're going to do this. And I guess arts. It's kind of redundant, but sure. I was considering just going for like damage, but it's whatever. Saw that Buster card. Yeah, this way Ilya will probably... Come on. Okay, Ilya did not get hit, but... Zeke is going to get to benefit from the buff. Unless... Darn. I was hoping for NP gain. Well, whatever. Alright, I guess we're doing this again. Or we could throw in an Ilya card. Yeah, because Zeke's not going to one-shot this anyway, so... Yeah, let's just get Ilya up there and then she can nuke the rest of it. You just guarantee her 100%. What NP is she? MP1, okay. Let's see how this goes. I mean, either ends this turn or the next one, so it doesn't really matter. We got this. I don't think I've ever seen this dark version of her. Usually when I pick her off support, it's like a white one? I don't know what you just said, Ilya, but thank you. Even the fucking wand looked a little half dark there. Oh, what's its fucking name? Miu? Yeah. I was thinking back to Hollow Ataraxia. Alright, let's keep going. Easy peasy. Oh great, I can pick one of them as support. And go Merlin for infinite, just stall out the game forever. Medea's tight. I like Medea. But I need that damage. My composition is not cultured enough for someone like Scotty. Or even Merlin for that matter. I mean, he works with Zeeg. But my Tamamo is kind of just... Feels like my Tamamo doesn't do enough if I'm gonna rock a Merlin anyway, so... Is this Rule Breaker Super Boom Boom? Heavy damage to a single enemy. Okay. Oh, sure, let's go with Medea. I like Medea. Alright, let's see. Yeah. Don't gotta change nothing. Ain't no boss fight. Yet. You actually beat the Torturer? You guys are amazing. We beat 3 of them, apparently. I guess that was more for balancing. Canonically, I guess it was just 1. That's Celtic Hero muscle power for you. Foe. Thank you, but all I did was defend against them. You could never have defeated them without Yoro's quick thinking and unerring orders. Sorry for hiding out on my own back there, but we're terrified of the Torturers. We could never hope to stand against them, not after seeing one of their shows. Their shows? Senpai, this is a good chance to talk to one of the city's inhabitants and learn more about what's going on here. Ah, who said that? Oh, don't mind me. I'm on your side. Just think of me as a talking version of that cute fluffy animal over there. Bo? You not sure can use some weird spells. You know when someone from this singularity thinks we're weird, that we're really just fucking weird. Anyway, I'm just grateful you all defeated her. If you hadn't, I'd have been killed for letting dogs I was in charge of get away like that. After what you did for me, I'll help you out in any way I can. Oh god, sorry, I was yawning and I missed it. Wow, this is a real stroke of luck, having someone who can provide us with information show up like this while we were just waiting here. Yes, very. It makes me feel kind of bad about having Dale and Astolfo disguise themselves to sneak into town. Let's be real, that's not why the devs did that. So you have other allies here too. I just hope they haven't run into any torturers themselves. Or that they haven't seen the torturers at work. I take it you're referring to the show you mentioned earlier. Would you please tell us everything you can about this city, the torturers, and what role they play here? Of course, first off. Oh. RIP our exposition. What was that? I've got a bad feeling about this. I just triple sneezed, but I muted myself. You're welcome. Ah, darn allergies. Attention subjects, this man has committed a crime. The crime of plotting an escape from our glittering paradise here in the nightless city. God, I sneezed again. Did a fucking flower fly by my window? Why am I just suddenly sneezing? My god, someone must be talking a lot of shit about me. The contemptuous crime of snubbing Her Highness's boundless mercy for her loyal subjects. This must be some kind of show. So that's what that platform in the plaza is for, a scaffold for public executions. I don't like this. Come now, don't feel bad. You did the right thing. Of course, I'm well aware that crimes must be promptly reported. I simply followed Her Highness's law. Oh, you're such a good boy. I'll have to give you an extra special reward once we get home. You are too kind, Master. Damn it, I didn't do anything wrong. I just didn't want to die. If you want to survive in this city, you have to sell out anyone who might drag you down with them. She never would have found out, though. You just snitched, you bitch. Please don't do this, I'm begging you. What are you going to do to me? Your punishment has been determined. I will remove your fingertips. Is that it? I promise I'll never even think about running away again, so please spare me. Next will be the middle of your fingers, then their bases, your palms, your wrists. From there I will slice your arms into equally sized parts from your wrists up to your elbows. Then I'll do the same from your elbows to your shoulders, next to your legs, then your This is just unnecessary. Your body will be whittled down piece by piece from its extremities until you cease to exist. This slow shredding of the body is known as Ling Chi. Oh, that's a real thing, of course it is. It was extremely pragmatic of Her Highness to come up with this as the ultimate punishment. While the fine technique required to perform it makes it a slow method to learn, we torturers are certain it will be regarded as the greatest form of execution known to humankind. Or at least I hope this is a made-up thing. I know there are some brutal like torture devices and methods that are utilized, and probably a bunch I don't know that I'm better off not knowing. Execution? You should be grateful to Her Highness. You've been given the gift of time to repent for your sins. Those who die by the guillotine or the rope are not so lucky. Jesus, you're truly fortunate, save that you sadly will not have the opportunity to experience Her Highness's other innovative torture methods. I would have liked to see her kneeling torture or tree torture myself. So you already weep in regret. Might have had a chance to experience them, but now that your sentence has been determined, I'm afraid we don't have time. Oh god, oh god. Then let's begin with the first cut, your fingertips. Oh god, oh god. Poor guy. It started. Wow, they look just like little shrimps, and look how much blood is spraying out too. Haha, yes, it's really something. You're a bitch. I knew that platform inspired feelings of dread in me, even if I wasn't sure why. But now that I've seen this horrific display, I finally understand. Down? It is a scaffold used for executions. It may not have a guillotine, but it serves the same purpose. Once long ago, I failed to prevent such an execution. Ooh, lore. When the guillotine was soaking France's streets in blood, I was not there. I was not able to return. And so I cannot help but think, if only I had been there. Had I been there, sword in hand, at the scaffold while Marie awaited her death at Sanson's hands. Perhaps I could have made a difference. Yet here I am now. And once again, I am unable to act. Hey, Daon, you don't have to overthink this. The important thing is that we're servants now. I know that. We are currently heroic spirits. Ghosts from the past. I know that it is pointless to think of what could have been. No, that's not what I mean at all. I mean that we're Master's servants. We're acting directly on his behalf, remember? So all we gotta ask ourselves is, what would Master do? WWMD. But we have a role to fulfill, an important one. I know, and saving this guy probably won't help us fulfill it, but oh well. I say we give it a go, and if all goes really bad, we'll both say we're sorry, okay? You are a great fool, Astolfo. You really are. Dude's just the best bro ever. Everyone's always saying, Astolfo, stop leaving your brain at home, but I never do that, honest. I can see what they mean, dressed as you are now. Then again, I suppose I'm in no position to... Yeah, you talking shit from... in the same goddamn type of outfit. Perhaps that's why I'm compelled to do this. There's a crowd of people here. We must end this quickly. Did they just one-shot the X? Okay, I'll try. I had to do a whole fight with 3 servants, and they're just soloing without me. Oh, here we go. Ow, she's harder than she looks. Seems we have attracted reinforcements. This is not good. Who are you? Interfering with an execution ordered by Her Highness is a clear act of treason. The penalty for treason is death. You two will be executed after this criminal. Evildoers may not know my name. If you must call me anything, call me Sailor Paladin, friend of justice and kicker of butts. Nice. And this is... I have to do this too? In for a penny, in for a pound, I am Maid Knight, friend of justice and defender of the innocent. They really made fucking vigilante names for themselves. Nice. What the fuck? I'm gonna say no on the Blackbeard. What? Don't you dare. That would be a clear breach of my portrait rights. Wait, what are you doing here anyway, Master? And you, Fergus. We heard an ominous sound and thought we should come take a look just in case. I'm glad we're not too late. At any rate, this is horrible. Just horrible. There, you have been added to the list of today's executions. Once you are all dead, the names Sailor Paladin and Maid Knight will forever be engraved in the history of the Nightless City. That is a true tragedy. Just to be quite clear, those are not our real names. This whole thing is such... Like, Shimoso was literally a dream, but this is like an actual fever dream. My god. Alright. I think I'm gonna just do the same thing again. Does Medea have anything to augment? This is for herself, right? This is admire the fleece and restore HP. I like the flavor text of that. It's not just restore HP. You know? Remove debuffs and increase NP gain for 1 ally. Alright, well, let's do this. Let's just do the normal thing for now. Because we got a few Z cards as well, so. Well, this is one of two, though. Oh, that's fine. Actually, in that case, I will not use this yet. Half compromise. Maybe I can save it for Medea for the boss monster. Since she's single target anyway, that would work. Such a cool extra attack. All right. I should have. Oh my fucking goodness! What the fuck? I forgot it was that much. No, I've used her like semi recently, but I did not remember. Maybe I didn't use an NP5 version of her, but I must have, because I think it's the same guy. That is nutty, but I will take that. All right, let's see. I feel like I'd waste less damage here, but at the same time, let's just get a kill. Yeah, pretty big waste on Tamamo. I should have did double Zig Tamamo. I play video games. All right, let's see. I mean, sure, why not? Let's do this. Why not? I'll have to hit him with the wombo right here. Big wombo. Oh, look at all these Medea cards. Fucking 4. Alright, I'll take the hint. 200% would be ideal. But. Because the NP chain with Zeke would be good. Would be pretty good. But I want to hit hard with Medea. Let's do it. Plus, I love Medea so much more after Hollow Atraxia. Such a good visual novel. Bum, bum, bum. Alright, guess we're doing this. And throw in the toms afterward. Alright. And Tamamo will bring everyone back up next turn. Or I guess Medea back up, really. And we can clean it up. So yeah, we really don't even need Medea's Noble Phantasm, of course. Or by the time we get there, it won't even be like efficient. But we'll do this anyway. Why not? Yeah, I guess I should. I think I should have did Buster first. Oh fuck. Actually, it wasn't enough. Oh, because I needed a Medea card there. That was the problem. And I didn't even use her NP gain. Oh. Oh. Oh god. Alright, well that's sorted. Well. I mean, like I said, it doesn't matter. It's a 2-turn kill anyway. 1 turn if I hit the nutty crit. All I need is the nuts. Just gotta hit the nuts here. There we go. 10%. Beautiful. The nuts. Ooh. Very nice. Fofo. I'm searching for a new place to hide as we speak. For the moment, please keep running and don't stop. I'm glad we managed to beat them, but they were weirdly, tanky? Yes. I've realized something after fighting them. Remember those citizens, subjects that were gathered around? I believe they and the torturers are fundamentally the same thing. Whoa. What do you mean? It's just my impression. But I got an identical feeling from the torturers we defeated as I did from the subjects. Their only true difference was their weaponry. Essentially, I believe that those serving as torturers are chosen from among the women here. Ah. I mean, that would make sense. Maybe that means this whole city could be a threat, kind of like Ys. That place was fucked up. And surprise, so is this one. Anyway, at least we managed to rescue this guy from being executed. Now we just need to find somewhere safe and catch our breath. Alright, so we skedaddle along. Alright. I like, So from what I remember from Ys, it was, like, obviously way more blatant in the way they were. Well, I don't want to say way more blatant considering what we just saw, but you know what I mean. It was very, like, they were physically, like, very physically enslaving, like, the men there, which is super, like, brutal, at least from what I remember. Here, it's more of, like, a mental hold, but when you fuck up, they'll fucking torture you and execute you, so. Yep, pretty nutty. Let's see, who am I gonna pick here? I like my boy El Malloy. My boy El Malloy. My boy El Malloy. I mean, both of these very good. Kamskar and Leonidas. Question is, what ascension do I want? Ooh, look at me with options. I'll pick baby El Malloy. There we go. Shout out to Waver. With the Iskandar cloak, I believe. Okay, I don't see any enemies nearby. I think we're good for now. I'm so sorry for all this trouble. Come on, man. Yo, these choices, oh god, man. Don't worry, I'm not mad. At any rate, a lot has happened since we came here, but thanks to you two, we did manage to learn more about this city. In fact, given what things are like here, something like this may have been unavoidable. I agree. Now we know about the tortures, the subjects, and what life is like for men here. We did learn those things. Things may be different from how they were in Ys, but men are still treated as lesser beings here. Yeah, it's just a different kind of thing going on. And I wonder if they're going to just continue that theme for every place we visit. They are controlled by an incredibly severe set of laws, and offenders are subject to extremely harsh penalties enacted by the torturers. It's horrible. It's just as terrifying here as it was in the last city. Might never have believed just how terrifying it was if I hadn't seen it for myself. I don't blame you. There are no words to describe just how awful the torturers are. Oh hey, so who's this guy anyway? This man agreed to help us after we ended up saving him. He says he can no longer return to their society. You people really are incredible. I still can't believe you stopped the torturer's execution and brought that guy back with you. Ugh. He's missing a hand and he's lost a lot of blood. We can try to staunch the bleeding, but I don't know if we'll even last the night. I mean, you should probably try. I'm not sure that matters. Security's super tight, so it won't be easy for us to leave. Plus, we can't keep Ryder and the Resistance waiting outside for us forever. Ooh, we need to settle this today. Indeed, we must defeat the Empress and free this entire city. So it's Assassin of the Nightless City, right? It's that little girl, right? With the purple hair. I think she met us at the last city as well. Where we were before. Before we took on weird Francis Drake. Oh, did I read that? Indeed, we must defeat the Empress and free this entire city. So I would ask you, can you tell us where we can find the assassin who rules the Nightless City? And I still don't know her identity, which is good. I'm glad I haven't been spoiled on that. You've been living in the city for some time now, right? You must have some idea where she could be. I'm afraid not. Men are the lowest rung of society here. We're no more than laborers for the women. The only reason you see us walking side by side is because the women have permitted it. If I'm being perfectly honest, we are just slaves. Slaves. As long as we obey the law, men and women are on equal footing here, at least on paper. But basic human rights, things like free speech and such, all belong to women. In the court, two opposing men can expect a fair trial, but if it's a man and a woman, the law almost always sides with the woman. We have no real freedoms. What we eat, when we sleep, our lives are regulated. Naturally, we don't get to choose where we go or what we see either. So I really have no idea where the Empress could be. Yeah, if you got rumors. Rumors, huh? In that case, well, I don't know if there's anything to it, but I've heard that there's some sort of underground facility here. An underground facility in the underground cave thing? No, seriously, what's going on here? But of course, no one, not even proper subjects, can just walk in. You have to be a torturer or hired to even have a hope of that. An underground facility exclusively for big shots? Sounds pretty perfect for a villain's hideout. How would one go about entering this place? Where is it located? I told you, it's just a rumor. I have no idea how much of it is true, if anything. That said, I do remember a guy telling me how a torturer suddenly showed up out of nowhere right in front of him. He thought he was gonna die. She wasn't just walking about either. He said that one moment she wasn't there and the next she was. So if that place exists, there might be a secret underground entrance to it near where that happened. That's our only lead. Let's go. Did he tell you where this happened? If not, can you take us to this guy? As luck would have it, he really did die after he got reported for something else. What a sick joke. Still, I do have an idea of where it was. It's a place you're all familiar with, too. Whoa? It's behind the plaza with the execution scaffold you all just left. Oh. That is... Huh, just right there, huh? In the middle. It's very quiet here now. Maybe that's because it's almost morning? Huh, I would have thought the city would still be up in arms looking for us. Guess not. If we knew things had quieted down this much, maybe we could have escaped after all. Maybe, but that wouldn't do us any good. I believe this was the correct choice. For that matter, things may have quieted down here because they thought we had escaped and are concentrating their search outside accordingly. I too believe this was the correct choice. So what do we do now? Do we wait around here for the torturers to come out or take the risk of looking around ourselves? Yeah, there's no telling. We need to just go for it. Okay, you said it was behind the scaffold, right? Gotta be quiet now. You know, I'm pretty sure I've said it before, but this place sucks for covert ops. There's just lights everywhere. I mean, yeah, it's kind of the point. There's so much light. Yeah, so, yep. It's impossible to sneak through. The shadow, is it just me or is it getting even brighter around here? Oh no, it's a trap. Thank you, Akbar. Nihahaha. I mean, kehehehe. Is this her? Oh dear. Welcome to my castle. Oh yes, Hunyang. On second thought, I'm already tired of that name. From now on, I'll call you She-Go or Wet Dog, since you evidently love to slink through shadows. That's the assassin of the Nightless City. Oh no, look around the plaza. Ah, beans. It's an ambush. We're completely surrounded. But how do they know where we... Yeah! Don't blame me for this. If you have a chance to report someone, you take it, get rewarded, and raise your status as a citizen. Ah, man. You eyeless fuck. That's what you have to do to survive in here. We don't have a choice. I mean, do you guys really believe you have a chance of bringing down the Nightless City? Because I sure as hell don't. Once I heard you had other allies here with you, I thought I'd get a better reward if I sewed you all out together, so I've just been biding my time. I see. Now I finally understand what Ryder meant. The city truly is home to nothing but dogs. Dogs are a traditional symbol for bravery for the Ulster clan, but these are something else entirely. Hey, you'll let me serve a high-class subject now, right? I'll be guaranteed a safer life than I had before now, right? Indeed, you did well to inform us of our guests. You will receive your reward as promised. That's great. However, your manner toward your Empress is quite insolent, and you clearly lack dignity. Take him away. Let's see now. 20 lashes ought to improve his poor attitude. Yeesh. And some hot water torture to boil off one of his two faces while you're at it. Yeesh. Go on, be a... Who is this chick? No, please. Ah. Uh-huh. Get fucked. Should have stuck with us. I mean, no, for real. Like, I understand they have to, like, do that. Like, have any kind of life here. Why would you believe these random people? One in a sailor uniform, one in a maid outfit. One a child. One a guy with weird symbols on his hands. I mean, hey, it is what it is. Now then, it would be unbecoming not to show my guests a proper welcome. As such, you are all invited to join me at my castle. Oh. So you'll let us into your underground facility? Oh, an underground facility, eh? I suppose that isn't entirely inaccurate. But no, I simply keep it buried underground as a matter of course. It would cause my subjects no end of emotional turmoil if I were to constantly grace them with my noble presence, after all. Naturally. It is the mark of a truly excellent ruler to erase all trace of herself, so as not to overwhelm her subjects. So I, of course, am no exception. However, now that we have guests to welcome, it won't do to have the Nightless City's true form hidden away like this. Behold, true form. Is it about to get brighter? What's that, tactician? That would be both dangerous and pointless, you say? 20 lashes. You fool! The point is to shock the living daylights out of them. They shall be so agape their eyes might well pop right out of their heads. I have to see that for myself. Now let us ignore my silly tactician's advice and try this again. Behold the Nightless City's true form. Uh-oh, they turned on another light switch. An earthquake. No, this is something else. The scaffold is cracking open. Something enormous is rising out of the ground. I can't believe it. What? Oh. Ah, okay. It's a castle. It's even brighter than the rest of the city combined. Who thought that was a good idea? Of course it's somehow brighter. What powers all this? Mana, probably. This is the heart of the Nightless City, its brightest shining star. I call it Yao Guang Ha, or the Hall of Divine Light. A perfectly fitting name. Yeah, to be perfectly honest, I've been waiting for someone with spirit to show up, so that I could finally show it off. I can't make use of this the mechanism I had to put in place to make it appear like this on a whim, after all. Yeah, I'd be hyped to show that off too, and don't blame you. Now then, I shall have a feast prepared in your honor while I await you in my castle. Feel free to frolic with my attendants as you make your way here. Attendants? Oh crap, she must mean all the torturers coming out of the entrance. So we have torturers guarding the gate before us and torturers surrounding our escape route behind us. What would you have us do, master? Full speed ahead. Now you're talking. I'm glad to hear that. It's part of my gaze to never turn down an invitation to a feast. That's a fucked up gaze. Now that the assassin has invited us to one, I was prepared to go all by myself if you had declined. She invited all of us after all. Foe. Right, let's go, Master. The assassin is almost in reach. Alright, let's just mop the floor with these bloody masked fools. Damage plus. Oh yeah. Waver is that boy. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Alright, alright. For all allies, I'll take that too. Don't even need to use Zeke's boost now. Critical strength and MP gauge for one ally. Holy moly. Hey. Alright. Let's, yeah, I'm just gonna pop these now. Of course, we'll do that as well. Let's do it. I should have targeted the left one, but it's all good. Ah, there's the big boys right there. Alright, well, let's just get Zeke back up. Easy peasy. Alright, let's see. I mean, could I actually just... Alright, well, there we go. Tight. Waver Velvet, ladies and gentlemen. Oh god, mega overkill. But we're good, we're good. Just cost myself an extra turn or two, but whatever. Weva Velveto. Veruvetto. Hey, there we go. Man, I love the bonus bond in these pseudo-singularities. I'm kind of wasting a slot there with MASH, for these fights at least. Play a little too conservatively sometimes. Ah, Assassin and Caster. Alright, well I should probably still go with the Caster here. In fact, even going with someone like Merlin here wouldn't be the worst idea. Because of that. I can just go super hard with Zeeg. Let's do it. The question is, I probably, probably want to throw, what's it called? My Nero up here, since she got that Buster. Yeah, ignore invincible, heavy damage to all enemies. That would be very good. I think I'm going to throw Tamamo here. We're going to replace MASH with somebody we can bond up with. But that's the thing, MASH is 0 cost. I guess I could just take that off. And even the one that she has, so... I could go with Medea. Man, look, to be clear, there's so many I want to bond up with here. Like, so many. Like, how dare they make me choose? Oh, it's her. I forgot I had her. That's right. I just pulled her randomly one time. Shout out to my level 1s. I'm going to bond up with... I can't say no to my Tamamos. God damn it. Oh, still too expensive. Well, that's awkward. Just had to pick a 5-star. And I could pick, you know, it's whatever. We're good. Alright. I was looking it over one more time. Now watch this be the one that fucks me up. These must be your personal chambers. The hell? Indeed, how good of you to come, Shigo. Confirmed, that's the assassin of the Nightless City. But who's that next to her? Is that a caster of the Nightless City? I don't have her, but I think I've seen her before. In fact, I know I have. I think I even mentioned it in this playthrough, so. Another servant reading. Be careful, master. Oh yes, I suppose you wouldn't have met yet, would you? Very well. You may introduce yourself. Put on more clothes. Alright. I'm a caster servant. Not you, though. You're fine as you are. I serve as a tactician here in the Nightless City. Another woman, but she seems so uncomfortable. And her eyes, they're so sad. It's as though she's scared of everything. Oh. Little Fergus with the empathy. Oh, a tactician, and here I thought you were the type to lead a nation a touch more whimsically. Don't be ridiculous. The best rulers are those who know how to make use of their subjects. I take great pride in my choice of adjutants. I know words. Skilled underlings deserve to be valued, to be given the sort of work that suits those skills. I am an unrivaled judge of talent. I would go so far as to say that not even the great Qin Shi Huang or my ancestor Liu Bang can surpass me. Case in point, it was all thanks to Castor's clever planning that I was so easily able to drown those filthy rats in yeast. Ha ha ha. Ah, that's right. Okay, I'm remembering. Got it. Must be the Castor Dahoud mentioned. Dahoud said something about you betraying her. It's all starting to come back. I'm afraid it's true. I did once serve Ys. But if I had stayed there, well, I didn't want to die, so. Dahoud pursued hedonistic pleasure to its absolute extreme. She never planned for the future, but always chose to live purely for the moment. Castor tried to warn her over and over, but that lust-crazed wench refused to listen. In time, she realized that Ys would one day come to an ignominious end and decided to come work for me. And I am truly grateful for your compassion, your highness. Speaking of which, what do you think of my Nightless City? It's nothing at all like that pitiful pile of planks that used to be Ys, right? Honestly, they both kind of suck. Indeed, I knew you'd say as much. What? Flump. I assume that's some kind of fall. Like anime type fall. Whoa, she just fell right off her throne and face planted, just like in my cartoons. Oh, Stofo. You already know. Ooh, she sure popped right back up there, though. Absurd. You must be lying to me. There's no other reason you would say such a thing. You couldn't possibly fail to see its splendor after witnessing it firsthand. I cannot believe otherwise. Whatever your original purpose in coming here, you should have seen enough of my city even before I granted you an audience to recognize its brilliance. If anything, I was certain you would arrive, prostrate yourselves before me, and beg me to let you live in my glorious city. Don't you agree, tactician? Yes, of course. I couldn't agree more. Blink twice if you need help. I can see she's doing her best to avert her eyes. Hey, we're the ones who can't believe what we're hearing. How could you be proud of this glowy mess? You need to ask. The answer is blindingly obvious. Heyo. The city is light itself. Where there is light, there is justice. Thus the city is overwhelmingly just. In fact, it is a city of nothing but justice. Yeesh. That is utterly absurd. You have torture openly displayed. The men your women keep are terrified of it, and rightly so. People rat each other out left and right. Nobody can trust anyone else, let alone speak their minds freely. Well, of course, I strongly encourage my subjects to report any transgressions they witness, after all. What? If anything, I would distrust the ones who don't. Evil should not be hidden. Crimes should not be covered up. They should say something the moment they so much as sense wrongdoing afoot. That way my loyal torturers can take over and compel the offender to come clean. This shit's like Psycho-Pass. There's so much wrong with that. I don't even know where to start. Just off the top of my head, what about false accusations or misunderstandings? Yeah, that dude could have easily made that up. A system like that would surely incentivize people to falsify reports in order to kick others down. Totally. Never. That sort of thing only happens in other, lesser nations. Of course. In a truly just nation, one that holds itself to the highest standard, there could be no mistakes, and certainly no false accusations. Nor any who would misuse the reporting system for their own ends. Such things would simply never happen. Sorry, I keep sneezing. Burps. Oh god. Well, they sure as hell exist here. That's completely unrealistic. Nightless City is still young. As such, some growing pains are to be expected. But as my methods spread and take root, the city will quickly grow closer to that ideal. Nonetheless, with all that said, even you cannot deny that my city is far more peaceful and orderly than Ys or El Dorado. Surely you saw for yourselves how brightly it glitters? This is all the proof you could need to know that my reign is good and proper. Under my rule, evil will die out, the strong will assume responsibility and flourish, and the weak will serve as their foundation. Yeesh. What could possibly be wrong with that? Even a child could see the simple truth of this path, apparently. In one sense, she's right. That would be a strong manner in which to lead a country. But... Here, I'll spell it out for you. In a nation where everyone holds themselves to the highest standards, reporting wrongdoing is the perfect approach. With all of my subjects vigilant, there will be no tolerance for evil of any kind, no matter how small. Eventually, that approach will lead to the end of evil entirely. And so the goal of proper conduct is precisely what will set people on the correct path. I don't know if this is the best way to say this, but you're wrong. You're just wrong. Even if that did make evil disappear and no more crimes ever took place in that nation anymore. I can't imagine the people who live there could ever smile. I agree, that's not true peace at all. Duh. Grr, I don't know who that voice belongs to, but she was clearly dissing me. How dare you? Yeah, she was talking mad shit. None of you has even the slightest self-control, and it's not just you. All of humanity is like that. Yeah, we're the problem, for sure. You all need to learn to endure the most arduous hardships, to work hard and study with diligence. As long as one builds character like that, evil will never take root in their minds. In time, there will no longer be a need for transgressions to be reported. And yet, you dare to criticize my rule and in my presence? Castor, what is the punishment for this heinous crime? I don't think we have a punishment for this particular crime, but if we add this to the bothering me for no specific reason category, then the punishment would be for your highness to torture them yourself and then life in prison. Yes, that will do. Very well then, I shall first torture you myself, then you can begin your new life rotting in my dungeon. However, since I am nothing if not merciful, I shall call in my best torturers, those who can compel anyone to speak the truth. In effect, I shall make it easier for you to repent and confess your true feelings, namely, I beg your forgiveness, your Nightless City is actually super awesome. I was just so shy I couldn't come out and say that before. Not that that will lessen the severity of your sentence, of course. I'm afraid that not even a nation's ruler can bend its laws once she has made them. Castor, you will assist me. Okay, that's why we got the two types. There we go. Well, if these people are truly foolish enough to fail to understand the righteousness of my path, they will have come here with the goal of destroying this city. If they succeed, you will not escape unscathed. And it seems I have no choice. I don't want to die, so I will fight. Oh, great. Great, a whole bunch of those torturers again. We may still have many interlopers to deal with, but we are also finally within reach of our goal. We cannot let this chance go to waste. You're up against an assassin and a caster. We still don't know their true names, so please be careful. Alright, let's do it. I don't know why caster over here is so Know what I mean? But not complaining. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, she's got this very weird but very cool skill that I have apparently leveled to 8. Getting there. Engage all allies. Bada bum boom bop bam. I should probably just pop that now. Like, it sucks we only have 2 here. I guess that's kind of the point. Just some fodder for us to get through. We can use this opportunity to get everyone up there. In fact, it's actually, that's probably the point, to build our gauges for the next part of this. The only problem, of course, will be Caster of Nightless City. So, you know, hopefully we can do enough damage in general. Nice. Now if we can get some Arts Merlin cards, that would be tight. Beans. Alright, well, actually, this is the team invincibility, right? Allies decrease curry. Yep. And this one, increase buster, max HP, girl's name for 1 ally. Okay, yep. Gotcha. And this changes her weakness. Yes. Alright, let's do this then. Get some stars. Sheesh. Caster looking nice. Alright, let's see. I guess I'm just off the bat. I mean, shit, Nero's got the triple whammy here with the 100% crit. Ooh, Lord. Alright, well. My God, might have to do this now. I think we gotta go for it. She ain't the strongest right now. Only level 60, only MP1, but I think this will be worth it. Probably. Let's do it. I should have teched something for Caster at the end. I should have had a rider on the back end to still get the bond up, but still have something relevant in case I needed it. I just didn't expect it to also be a boss. But I guess I should have. Nice. Oh, wow. That's part of her attack? Holy shit, that's kind of cool. Oh, he's straight up immobile. Oh, he got charmed. Shit. Alright, well. We still got enough cards to do something here, so... Sure. That will be alright. Merlin should keep us alive. Wait, I just noticed Caster of Nightless City doesn't seem to have a charge bar. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever seen a servant or otherwise just fodder minion without a charge bar. I guess if they were just like normal, I guess. But even still. Like, that doesn't really happen. Interesting. What all does this thing do again? HP each turn. Yep, that's right. Gauge all allies. Okay, yeah, so it's all that. Tight. Alright, well. Yeah, I should pop this anyway. I could use everyone's. Probably should, actually. Obviously, yep, that's on 11 turn cooldown. Actually, Yeah, we'll just do it like this then. Definitely would have gone a lot slower with Tamamo. So I at least made the right choice to bring Nero. And this is overkill, but it works. To me, of course. Hell yeah. Okay, so I was maybe thinking that she would stop if we took her out first. But the lack of charge bar is good for us. So let's roll with it. Bada boop, ba bam. I should probably just focus on charging up Merlin's Noble Phantasm. I mean, because I probably need the sustain anyway. Just to chip away at this HP. Plus the benefits every turn is gonna pay for itself anyway. Oh gosh. Got two of us that time. That fucking attack. Alright, well. Oh, did that? I wonder if that attack had a chance to charm too. I probably did. I think I'm just gonna pop this. I think since there's no charge, it's relevant every turn, so might as well just put it on cooldown to have it later. Do 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 do. Alright, no charms, of course. Alright, we're all good. Let's do the same thing again. Actually, I should probably... Yeah, let's do it like this, because I'd rather just have the... By having a buster first, just having that do more. But I think I was told before that that doesn't apply for Noble Phantasms, that only applies for normal cards. I believe I was maybe told that during the whole Solomon Singularity, since I streamed all of that. I got a lot of good advice during that. Yeah, that did nothing. Oh, we're chilling. We're probably gonna call it after this fight in the next story sequence, and that will be it for this part. I'm wanting to actually do the thing where I record a bunch and maybe a day or two later do more and just stock up on recordings. That's what I really need to do. Just in general. Just so like when things come up, it's like, oh fuck, I don't have any videos because I just didn't record in advance when I needed to. So that's the big time goal. So that's what needs to happen, especially for this, especially for FGO, because it's such a long form playthrough. Like I enjoy it. It's chill, and you know when the story gets really good, it gets really fucking good. Like the levity and the comedy. Sometimes it's like whatever, but for the most part, I enjoy it. Like I mess with this game besides the whole gacha as hell thing. And even that, like I mean, I can't really compare to other gacha games. I was gonna say, well, you know, you get enough for free to play, but I don't know if it sounds like I'm sucking on Delightworks nuts there by saying that. But honestly, I have no idea. But speaking of that, I haven't played Genshin Impact in a while. And I remember back when I played, you didn't like get daily rewards like that. Like you got a lot of stuff in your mailbox of like, oh, we reached this milestone. Here, have a bunch of this shit. And that was really cool because they did that all the time. But there wasn't like just a regular daily reward thing. I wonder if that's changed. I haven't played in a long time, mind you. But hopefully they did, because daily rewards is a very big part. And actually, it was in the game back then, but you had to like pay for like a thing, like pay a couple dollars, and you'd get like Prima Gems every day or something. But yeah, hopefully that's changed. What am I doing? I'm just clicking shit. All right, let's see. But definitely my main waifu in that game, Beidou, all day. All right, let's see. I mean, yeah, we're just gonna do the same shit. Maybe I do Zieg first. No, he doesn't have his. If he had his arts thing ready. Oh, we got this now. Okay, I'm definitely doing Buster first then. Once again, I don't remember if that applies or not for Noble Phantasm cards going first, getting the damage benefit. I mean, it says it on the card, but I don't know. Maybe that's an error, because I remember being told that. But whatever. Don't even matter. So Merlin was the correct choice as well. So we're just sitting here tickling this MILF over here. But we're staying alive. Almost there. How you doing? I hope you're doing good out there. Whoever's listening to this audio log. I don't know why I said it like that. Like I'm leaving behind tapes in the apocalypse. But who knows? If the internet doesn't explode one day, not to cause an existential crisis here, maybe this will just exist in the clouds somewhere. This will just be my mark on this earth. This damn video right here. What am I talking about? This is how you know I need to end the part. Alright. Oh, I mean, I could give myself more chances to ramble about weird existential shit, but I think I'm gonna call it there. That was good. We hit level 120. That may or may not have given me a little more cost, so I wouldn't be one off from doing what I wanted to do. Crazy, there's 30 more levels, but I think the cap was raised however long ago. I think, but I don't remember. Maybe I got more on the friends list. So if anyone out there still hasn't added me, let me know, and I'll share my code. Though if you just want to see it yourself, if you're in my Discord or not already in my Discord, just join. It's pinned in the FGO channel. You can lurk, whatever. It's all good. But yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. If you have, it's cool to get back to the Singularity. I mean, I don't want to like shit on it too much, but obviously there's a lot of silly, weird shit going on here. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that, and we'll see what the hell happens next time. So thank you once again, and I'll